Hello and welcome back to Everything in Between. We've decided to return. Boys, it's been a long time, but we're glad to be back, aren't we?
The more things change, the more they stay the same. So,
Well, we loved it. We stopped, obviously, we're going to get into why we stopped in a sec, but obviously we loved it. So we're coming back to do it because I think for me, especially, it's something great to do during lockdown. So, right.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, what else are you going to do in lockdown? You
Exactly.
talking to
Except
two of your mates,
Exactly.
just talking shit. Like, what else are you supposed to do?
So let's get into then why we decided to. We can't even say quit. Let's say pause because we're back now. So why
Yeah.
did we decide
Jack
to?
was in prison for possession of marijuana.
Yeah.
Well, don't tell people. I mean, the feds are going to hunt me down now.
Who wants to start then, boys? Giving like an explanation, sort of why we stopped.
I guess I'll start if you want.
Go on, mate.
I think it was mainly the ideas for me personally. I mean, I was just going along with whatever you guys wanted to do rather than fighting for what I thought we should do. And it ended up becoming more of a chore than it was being fun. How long did we do it for? Like 6 months, didn't we?
It was
I don't know. We started March, didn't we?
March or no, was it April? Not March or April up until August.
Yeah, so that's about 4 months then, I think. So yeah, after about the third, I know that sounds weird to say, but like after about the third month, it was almost like, okay, well, I don't really care too much for the topics, and it's just going to be. I tried to put like everything into it what I could, but yeah, I wasn't feeling the topics, and then we just couldn't agree on topics really. I don't think.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. So that's why we stopped. And then we realized after we stopped, after we watched them back, we're like, actually, we kind of had fun. I mean, it's only small, like just an hour each week of doing something. So you just have fun with it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Because like we're not seeing each other either or anything. So at least we've got like at least an hour or whatever to have a bit of a laugh with each other and just talk about random shit.
Yeah, I mean, the banter before is always fun too, because we're on like 10 minutes before just talking and shit like that. So,
well, me and you are waiting like 20 minutes for Tiago usually.
Yeah, I'm usually the one they wait for, but still, I'm here.
Yeah. We were supposed to do this at 3:45. It's now 3:30.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Gotta get that jog in, boys.
Absolutely. Of course. Yeah. Of
No,
course.
but what you call it? I feel like another problem as well that made me want to quit was we were doing sometimes 2 a week, and then there's not that much to talk about if we carry on doing 2 a week. I'd say, especially because like if we have like say a guest or something, that's always something new and easy to talk about. But if it's just us three doing topics all the time, if we do 2 a week, I think that was draining us a bit as well.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. It became almost a chore.
Yeah.
And, you know, there was a lot of things that we weren't happy with, you know, like especially the topics. I mean, it was almost like, because for me, I wanted to do just basically all movies all the time, and I couldn't have any other train of thought except for that. And it's like you can't just keep on. I mean, you can if we're a movie podcast, but we're not a movie podcast. We're an everything podcast. We'll talk about anything.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about anything else, so it was just like, fuck. Well,
kind of like as I said. Go on, Callum. You go first, mate.
Well, I think you'll agree with it, Tiago. This point doesn't really involve Jack, but towards the end, it was causing a fair few arguments between me and you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I want to put my friendship before.
Oh yeah, 100%. It is more important, but now I think the difference is now we're going with the mentality like we're just doing shit to have fun. If it's not 100% perfect video, who gives a fuck? As long as we think it's perfect and we've enjoyed what we've done, is what really matters at the end of the day.
yeah, and I took it a bit too seriously. I think like we were. I mean, me and Callum had a few. I don't know if there were arguments, but I think me and Callum sort of came butt heads just a little bit.
It did a bit, but me and Tiago had some.
No, we had a scrap outside the park.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I would have loved to have seen that.
No, but that's the thing. Like this time, we're going to try and do topics that we all enjoy. But the most important thing is we're just literally here to have a laugh and fucking forget that lockdown's never going to end. Really, that's what mainly we're doing.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to end, but
No.
yeah, you know, we're just going to have fun with this one, I think.
Mhm.
The topics, to be honest with you, I reckon they'll just stay the same.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, I think they're just going to stay the same, and we're just going to have a bit more fun with it. Like, I'm
Mm.
not going to try and take it way too seriously. And I think we got a bit too personal too. I know I feel like I got more personal than I wanted to. I know
Q and
Tiago,
A's.
Jesus Christ, just wanted
Q and
to.
A's and Would You Rather's was a really bad idea.
Oh, that Would
No,
You
no,
Rather episode, Jesus.
I love doing the Q and A's. They were funny, but there was one I don't know what it was, but I was absolutely smashed.
yeah, I remember. That was the
I
second one, I think.
I don't know. Was
The
that a Q and A or was that a Would You Rather?
Would You Rather.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I was smashed, and then when I was watching that the next day, like sober, I was like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Yeah, I know. We were still sorting out what we actually wanted to do
Yeah.
too. And then you guys said you were drinking. I was like, well, you know you know how I am with drinking and stuff. I binge drink. So I don't drink like on occasion. I just drink when I see you guys. And I was like, fuck, I know exactly where this is going to go, but I can't say no. So,
Mhm.
so I'll
Yeah,
just
but-
go for it and do it, you know?
Exactly. So right, we've explained 100% why we stopped and why it was the best. Why do you think it's like a good time to start again then, just because of lockdown, or got any other reason?
yeah, I mean, nothing else to do, really, is
Mm.
it?
See, I actually, when I go through back, when I look at some videos, I actually enjoyed doing them. Like they were funny, and we'd actually sometimes, especially you all know, my favorite thing is to have guests and like speak to them about their lives. Yeah. When I was
Yeah.
watching through that, that's like the main thing that made me want to start again, because like I really found it interesting. And as I said, I want guests that aren't just actors. I want guests that do everything. Because when we had Isabel on, but like obviously she was a dancer slash model, that was really interesting because it's a different career and stuff. So
It
I want
was,
to do
yeah.
stuff like that. 100%.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Those interviews were fun. I mean, we didn't know too much about them. Obviously, you know, there's only so much we can know about a Portuguese actor who we've never heard of or never seen before.
Yeah.
But they were fun conversations because at least you get to know someone new as well and ask them. I mean, we asked them generic questions because we can't ask them personal or intricate questions because, well, me and Callum don't know them that well. So
Yeah.
why
No,
would we?
that's the thing though. Like, we're very grateful for having all our Portuguese guests and everything, but like, it's a lot easier to get Portuguese guests than like English or American or whatever actors on here, because like we've got 100-ish subscribers. Like, nobody that big's gonna look and be like, I want to come on.
Yeah.
That's
So-
true, and I think that's where we went wrong the first time because you know we were talking like I know I was sort of getting a little bit big headed. My ego got a little bit inflated. I was like, oh wow, 126 subscribers. It's like
Yeah, you
that is
hired about it.
nothing. Yeah, it's like what the fuck? Like why are you even thinking that way? It's like it's just a small podcast, you know. Just have fun with it. Just stop taking it seriously. Like I know when we were butting heads and stuff, it was like, why? It's
Yeah.
just silly
Now-
podcast, really.
Now it's just kind of like, well, not today, obviously. Today we all agreed that it was just the intro back to the podcast video. But in the future, we're just all going to throw our ideas in. And if we don't like it, we'll try and do something else instead of, just arguing. I think that's the normal thing to do with a lockdown podcast.
Yeah, that's true. I reckon we not take it in turns because we tried that and it didn't work out too well. But I reckon if someone said, for example, just say I want to do a movie one or whatever, and then you want to do an interview one, we'll go, okay, well, let's do the movie one, not next week, but the week after.
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah.
can do your one this week, and then Callum has an idea, and then do it like that.
100%.
Rather than just say, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I
I can't
agree.
do it. You know?
And I think the most important thing is as well now, we're not saying, we don't know how long it's going to go on till, we're not even promising it's going to carry on after lockdown, but at the minute we should
This
just
is the
enjoy
only
it. Yeah, this is it, because we made a post on Instagram like 2 months ago saying we're back, and then nothing happened, so this video hasn't come
Nothing
out.
happened. You went into business for yourself there. I was like, well, we're not.
No, that's what I mean. I had an alright laptop, so I could do the bit of the editing, yeah,
Yeah.
but then it just fucking stopped working, like the whole laptop, so I don't have it anymore. Yeah. So now I've got a shitty laptop. So
That's fair enough. He's drinking whiskey there, by the way. It's not.
yeah, I'm off my head.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah, drinking it straight like a man
Man.
does.
Tell you what though, I've been like just drinking like healthy shit and like eating healthy shit. I fucking missed like some fatty food, you know.
Do you?
Really do.
Are you on a hardcore diet? Are you?
Yeah, I think lockdown's like the best time to do the diet because like you've got two options in lockdown. You either get fat or you get skinny.
That's true. Yeah.
So I decided to just go for the skinny option because the first lockdown I was healthy for like a few weeks and then I just kind of stayed in bed and then fucked myself over.
Yeah. True. I've lost 5 kilos this lockdown.
Nice. How long have we been in now? 2 months.
No, just over a month now.
That's fucking.
It was started at the start of January, wasn't it?
That's sick. That.
Feels like forever. It really does feel like forever.
Well, oh yeah, wait. Just off topic. What are your predictions? We'll come back to this video. What are your predictions? When do you think we're leaving this lockdown, boys?
What do you think? Well, what?
When do you think we're leaving this lockdown?
I want to say early to mid March.
I'll go with Callum actually. Yeah, I reckon early March, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I feel like we'll have enough of the high risk people vaccinated.
So yeah, I agree with all your points, but I'm going with ours because I'm going with the end of April because I don't trust our government. I genuinely believe that as well.
That's fair.
We'll see. Anyway,
My dad got his vaccination, by the way.
So did mine today.
Really?
Today, yeah.
That's cool.
Your parents getting trapped by the government, boys. Sorry to say.
Exactly.
I know they put the microchip in him. Crazy.
Oh no. But yeah, going back onto topic then. Let's talk about some like videos we want to do then. Like, what have you got in mind? Because we've not discussed this. I think we just decided to put it for the video to make it more interesting and have something to do in the first video. So, what have you got for like ideas?
I'll let Jack go first.
Oh, movies. No, I've got. We'll definitely do an Oscars episode for sure. Either that be when the nominations come out or when the Oscars are on. I think it's in April this year, isn't it? So, yeah, I've got mine. Honestly, mine's just mainly movies and stuff. But
Yeah.
Just carrying on with what we were doing, but try and make it. I think take a bit more effort into researching the ideas rather than just doing it like an hour before.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking of just actually researching it and stuff and trying to be a bit more informative over things is what I want to do. So
100%. Yeah, obviously, I'd be down for movies, but like I share the fault of that as well, because like when we were doing like, say, a topic I didn't know much about, I'd give myself like maybe 20 minutes or half an hour to research it, and then I'd just be reading it off the thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
I
mean.
did the same. I
Yeah.
did the same.
And like when we're in lockdown, if we're not like, obviously if you're doing work or college shit, obviously that's priorities. But like if we're bored for like, I don't know, say at night you're watching a film something and you can just do like 20-minute research, I'd say that's like, not a hard task even for myself. Because like the only thing I'd really do in this lockdown is fucking babysit, and then I've got time the rest of the day to do anything else. So
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I know what you mean.
Mm.
I got time on my side, so yeah.
But go on
You
then.
should
Carl.
go into more research.
Yeah, we won't give. I'd say with our ideas, we won't give much away. So then it's like a bit of a surprise what the next video is. But yeah, definitely, movies is a few topics we can get out of. And then, all right, Carlin, what have you got for yours?
I want to go more into what we would, like the conspiracy theories, stuff like that. And I don't think this is one we did, but one where we just talk for an hour, just have a chat, like, how we've been doing throughout everything and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd
Just,
like that.
just chat shit for an hour.
I'd be up for that. I really enjoyed.
I like that.
I really enjoyed our first podcast, which was the conspiracy theories one. I actually found that one really interesting.
Yeah.
Because like that was our first one, so I was actually really excited. So I did like loads of research about conspiracy theories. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that one, and I think obviously you can make up to fucking 50 videos of conspiracy theories. There's that much. So I think that's one we should tackle in the future.
Did we do 2 of them?
We did. Did we do 2 conspiracy theories? I think one of them was Urban
We did
Legends.
one.
Urban Legends.
Urban Legends.
Yeah, we did one. That was the first one we ever did.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it was the first one we ever did. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we were surprised how many views it got.
That's the thing.
It was only like 700, but still, it was close.
No, but
Yeah.
like the other thing you said as well, Callum, I think that's quite interesting to see like how life's been with lockdown, how much it's affected people and shit. I find and like have a chat about it for a while. I like that. It's current and makes sense. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What about you, Tiago?
I want to do like one thing, like say a big movie or a TV show comes out. I want us to watch it and then review it like a day after. I think that would be quite interesting. We'd all like pick up, I don't know, like a new Netflix release or something. We watch it the day it comes out and then talk about it the next day. I think that would be quite cool.
I mean, we can do it after WandaVision ends. We've been all watching that, haven't we?
Yeah.
I think that's got.
Yeah. We'll do a WandaVision one then, because that's cool.
There's a lot of shit to talk about with
I think
WandaVision.
that's got 2 or 3 episodes left.
I don't even know what episode. Is it 6 tomorrow?
Yeah, pretty sure.
6 tomorrow, and then 8, 7, and 9 after that. So I think.
I thought it went up to 8.
No, I reckon they did 9 just to make it huge.
Mm.
So they just did like an extra little episode on the side.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Well,
so,
I wanna
but yeah,
do that.
that would be really
Yeah.
awesome.
I want to do that, and I really want to tackle the interviews. But it's just the thing of finding like somebody with like a different story, because like obviously everybody's got their unique stories, but I want like different careers and shit like that to talk about.
True. I reckon we bring people on just to discuss a topic.
Yeah, 100%. Like it was Marcus that said, wasn't he? He was like, when you do like another movie one, just have me on as a guest, but not to interview me, just to speak about like the movies and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a perfect one to do, I reckon.
Yeah,
So-
I do enjoy it. We've done that with Caitlin. We've done that with Keenan and George. That's perfect. I think that brings like more interest as well, because they've got their friends are gonna want to see them on the thing. I know some of Caitlin's friends saw her because she was on here, and like that's what I mean. That's what we should do. I agree with that one 100%.
Absolutely.
We just need to find the right people for the right topic, really.
Yeah. We shouldn't bring someone on that doesn't know about a topic, 'cause that'd be
Yeah.
quite,
Well, with the football one, where Callum was busy, and we were like, "Well, we're going to upload this week. Should we just do the football one now that Callum's here?" So
Yeah, that was like very last minute, wasn't it?
yeah, and I think that was an appropriate like video with the guests as well. We had.
Yeah, and we should have structured that one better, because we went all over the place.
Yeah, we talked about so many. We went from like Football Manager's the best moment in the past. I was like, what? Yeah.
It was
I
like
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but it was just really random.
yeah, and you got 2 Liverpool fans, an Everton fan, and a United fan.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes sometimes we will say something and it will be a strong disagreement, and you just like
Yeah.
it's the same for them as well. If we said something, they were like biting their tongue, like, no, what are you talking about?
Exactly. But like,
So-
yeah, 100% though. Like with guests, like I want people to interview. Like sometimes not even about like their careers. Like I think it'd be quite interesting to tackle like interesting like life stories somebody has or some shit like that, because we've not done that yet in an interview.
Yeah, that would be hard to find though.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like interview somebody about like a fucking either heartwarming or like a deep story. I think that would be interesting.
Yeah, it would be.
Like I know people. It's just trying to convince them to come on and talk about it.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
But
true.
I've even got the idea, like, because some people might not want to show the face whilst talking about it. We can do what we do with Keenan and George and still interview them. Obviously, show our face. I'd be down for that if the story's good enough. I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do. If they don't want to show their face or anything,
Yeah.
they don't have to.
Yeah, but we should find some people. Those are all great ideas. Do you want to tackle any other topic, or we
Movies. I've
move-
said it before. I'll say it again. Movies all the time. Oh, and obviously our favorite The List episode. I mean, come on.
the list?
Are we going to do this? Are we going to do this or what?
That's
we
what
do a top
Callum-
10 now, Tiago. Callum ain't good coming on for him.
That's what Callum's been having nightmares about this whole
Exactly.
fucking
Me and
year.
Tiago will just do a top 10 every now and then instead of top 5. No, we won't do many of them. We'll do every now and then. But
The
very
worst thing I think we've done, though, like I think we've ever done, Yeah, okay, this is the new question. Worst videos. I think the worst videos we did were the fucking Marvel ones because they were in a row. I fucking hated them.
Not that they're bad videos. It's just the 3 in a row.
Yeah, like I fucking hate that was like I think those were the only 3 videos I didn't rewatch.
Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that?
So I think we all had that in common because we all like Marvel.
Yeah.
We were like, should we just rate them?
It was a good idea, but there should have been a video in between each one, I reckon.
Yeah.
True. I think it was my idea. The concept was my idea, but the Marvel one was one of your guys' idea.
Maybe,
Not saying you're taking responsibility for it. I'm saying I had the idea to rank.
Yeah. No, yeah.
We just went Marvel because there's a shit ton of them. I was like, yeah.
It made
Cool.
sense. It was just the fact that it was all together, and I think that made them a bit boring.
Our viewership was quite decent. I mean, for us to get like 300 views is crazy. Like that is unbelievable. I never thought we would ever get like 700 views on one video and then 300 on another. But to get like 68 views on one, you sort of go, oh, okay, people don't like that.
Do you know what it is? It's if you speak about stuff that interests the majority of people, you'll get views. But if we talk about what we like and not what anybody else likes, you're bound not to get views. But I'm thinking the most important now, for like, because this is like a very good mental health for me. The podcast, having a laugh and stuff. I think the most important thing for us is doing what us 3 want to do and talk about. And if people enjoy it, of course, watch it and have a laugh with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. I think that would be more entertaining, to be honest with you.
yeah, because we're not going to be that enthusiastic if we're all doing one topic that all 3 of us hate.
That's
what I
true.
mean. Like,
Yeah,
imagine talking about fucking TikTok trends for an hour. It would get us a lot of views. It just would. But like, I know.
Do you know what? Now you've said that, I would be quite interested in it, but you guys wouldn't.
Oh man.
Depends what type.
Oh no.
Nah, but
I mean,
if we were going to do it, I'd want to go scary TikTok, like the weird TikTok shit.
oh,
Like the dark web of TikTok shit.
see,
you know?
that I'm fine with. I mean, like, I love doing anything with dark webs and all that type of creepy shit. But I mean, like, you know, like the fucking weirdos and people who are famous on TikTok, like the ones who do anything for views.
Oh, yeah, true.
If you're talking about all their videos, you're gonna get views if you put their names and shit in the title, blah blah blah. But that's just something I don't find interesting at all.
No, that's true.
Against the wrong end of TikTok, Tony Lopez and his brother.
I'm not seeing that.
I mean,
Oh, no, I haven't seen it either.
I'll tell you after.
I've made my TikTok good. It's just got a lot of humor, and well, I can say I like dark humor. It's just full of dark humor, so that's fine. So
No, I can't do TikTok.
no. what is?
I miss Vine. I miss Vine. Okay, I miss Vine.
I've got a page on TikTok that just shows you like all the best vines of the past. I follow them. They're quite interesting.
I just miss Vine. I just can't say it enough. I miss Vine. Vine was the best. Good for a laugh.
What was the video?
Took it away from me.
What was the video you hated the most? And I've said mine, which was the Marvel.
Would you rather?
Was that the one I was drunk?
Yeah.
We had a massive laugh, and us 3 as like a group of friends had a laugh, yeah. But to view, it was horrible.
Oh, it was awful. I didn't laugh at it. Certainly didn't laugh at it.
That's what I mean. Us having our conversations was like, yeah, great. But
Yeah.
people so we get a randomer watching us. How the fuck are they gonna know our inside jokes?
I know. I asked Callum to edit 3 bits out of that, and he's like, "Why?" I was like, "Please, just fucking do it. Just do it, please, for me, please." So, and he did. He didn't leave anything in.
Do you know what?
That's good.
Do you know what? We went quite personal in our first Q&A, but that was structured so much better than the Would You Rather, because we may have mentioned somebody in our first Q&A or people, but for people who don't know what we're on about, we went into specifics about why we hated or had a problem with that person. So that was a lot better structured than Would You Rather. In the Would You Rather, we were just kind of like, yeah, he's a prick or something. But it's like,
Yeah, I kind of wish I never said certain things on those Q&As or shared certain information, because really you should probably go to the person, you know. And I didn't do that. So yeah, there was a lot of after that. There was a lot of not beef, no, like, you know.
man, I don't even know what. to be honest with you, I've not watched the videos in so long. I don't even know what you're on about. But
Yeah, there was a lot of, well, why didn't you talk to me? I know that's
Yeah.
about there, you know. So I was like, oh
Oh.
shit, yeah, my bad on that part. And you know,
See, I made
I have beef with no one now. So the next Q&A is going to be quite fun if we ever do another one. You know, it'll just be a laugh, won't
it'll
it?
just be yeah. I think like I don't think any of us have like a deep beef with anybody right now, do we?
No.
No. Hey,
How can
we're
you
changed
beef in
men.
lockdown though? You're not
We're
doing
changed-
anything.
We're changed men, boys. Jack, me and you had like fucking 10 beefs last time we were on the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, it was rough, wasn't it? Eh? It was really rough, but
Nah,
you know,
that's just it though. You gotta learn. I think especially with us growing up, you gotta like fucking fuck off grudges and just, be the bigger person.
yeah, exactly. You get resentful too, and you don't want
Yeah.
resentment. So, you know,
But what's your worst video, Callum?
I can't remember. Let me go through the thing.
Go on.
all right.
He's gonna pick
He's going
all
to
of them.
say a list one, isn't he? Just to annoy me, just
I
to
can't even
just to make me
remember
leave
which one.
again.
No, it actually isn't. I don't think.
I just go through like our. I love the ones. Do you know when it was the game show? I found those quite funny.
What, the quiz?
No, the quiz was like a last minute thing. Do you know
Oh,
the
that
ones?
was awful.
Do you
Who
know the
wants
ones?
to watch that?
The ones we went against each other.
Oh yeah, they were quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
they were-
one I found most boring was the most likely to. If you even remember that one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
was-
When
it
people
was one
ask
of-
us it.
No, I don't. I think it was I just got a bunch of shit together. I was just asking who's most likely to do this. It was just so draining.
Do you know which one I think's one of
it
our
was.
most underrated videos that I've had a laugh and it's quite interesting. I think the phobias one was really good.
Yeah, it was actually.
I
It
really
was.
enjoyed the phobia.
That
That's one
was
of the
good.
ones I was rewatching when I was making the trailer, yeah. And I was skipping stuff because it was fucking 3 a.m. But that one I actually stuck for about because it was actually a laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. That was a good one too.
Mm.
And my guilty pleasures aren't even guilty pleasures. Excuse me. My guilty pleasures aren't even really that much of guilty pleasures. I just like what I like.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
And,
but-
we can be personal about each other on the podcast because like that makes sense. People know we're talking about ourselves, but so I'm saying like with the would you rather, we were saying shit about other people, yeah, but we weren't even like giving any context. Like bigger YouTubers, blah blah blah, when they make like a comment about somebody we don't know in their personal lives, at least they give a backstory. And the would you rather, we were just like, yeah, the dickheads and stuff, and say Callum or something agreed with me. Yeah, great, we know and we're having a laugh about it. But the people watching are like, oh yeah, this is fun.
yeah, it's an inside joke for us, but
Yeah.
the people who are watching don't know like what we're talking about. Or they do, because I assume most of the people. Do you know what I found quite interesting? The people who we know quite well never really watched.
No, they didn't.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I found that the people who what was I saying? Yeah. All of our mates, like, they never really watched.
No,
So it was people who we don't even know were
that's
watching.
what I mean. And like, I get our friends for not watching. They see us anyway, so if they want to speak to us or do shit, they do it with us. And I respect that.
Yeah.
I know most of them like leave a like on the page and stuff, and that's enough. I don't really expect anybody to watch it because loads of people hate podcasts.
Yeah.
It's just a fact. Loads of people don't like sitting down and listening for an hour.
True. I mean, I thought people were gonna like message us ideas and shit like that, but turns out no one really gives a shit. So
Well,
you know what I mean?
it's for my sister has actually brought something up and we're actually doing it. She was like, I'd watch a lot more if you had it like in mini clips of your highlights and shit. But Callum came up with the idea to do it on TikTok and have like the highlights and the best moments.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, no, because she was like, I want to watch it, but no offense, I don't want to watch like the dead bits. And I was like, fuck you, but okay. And then
Yeah.
she was like, I want to see like what you consider the highlights and shit of the podcast, so you put those all like in mini clips. And I was like, that's fair enough, because some
makes sense.
podcasts I've seen on YouTube, they release the whole podcast, but they also make like a 10 to 15-minute clip of like a certain topic they're on about in that moment.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I get that, but for now we're doing this TikTok thing, which is gonna have like our funny bits, highlights, or something like that. So if you want to check it out,
That's good.
I
We should
don't
put
know
some
that.
stuff on the Instagram page too. We should put it on the Instagram
Yeah.
page as well.
I mean,
Yeah,
it can go on both. It can go on both.
What?
It can go on both.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we
sweet.
go.
Yeah, there you go. Go.
Well, I think our Instagram's linked to our YouTube anyway, so
Yeah, that's
Is it?
sorted. There you go.
We need to grow that Instagram page a little bit too, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck knows how you grow an Instagram page, but I think we need to try and do that.
Well, before we end, then the videos will be coming out every Thursday except this week because we decided.
I can
What?
probably get this one on by 6 o'clock.
Oh shit! There you go. Never mind. We're actually recording on a Thursday right now. That's why I was
7
saying,
o'clock.
yeah, I was actually bringing it up now because it's a Thursday, but there we go. Every Thursday, then no problem.
Yeah, record Wednesday probably. Then upload Thursday, I guess.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
down.
Cool.
Right. That's
Cool.
everything then. We've talked about the key bits, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah. There's not really much to say. Just wanted to get a video out for the millions and millions of.
Exactly. I just wanted
Is
to.
that ego coming back?
I just wanted to flex my pop stand, to be honest, behind me. That's all I was.
Yeah, I could tell you kind of had that perfectly in frame.
Yeah.
It's looking crazy. It's looking crazy.
Hey, if we get 100 million likes, I'll give you the house tour.
Hey, I tell you what, they could sponsor us at one stage when we get absolutely huge.
Exactly. When I get my millions. To be fair, I've already, before we go, I was speaking to Caitlin. I've got a little life plan in the future. I want to have like a whole room dedicated to my hundreds of pops.
Yeah.
Do you actually?
Yeah, no, I'm not fucking stopping, man.
Now, once you start, you don't want to stop, do you? I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've got a Black Widow one now coming for Valentine's Day out of Caitlin's presents, so that'll look nice.
Hey, that's pretty sick. That's
It is,
cool.
man.
I like
Right.
that.
So there we go. We've said everything. We'll see you next Thursday.
Yes, you will. See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.